Nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Crucio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Crucio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was. What needs doing, needs doing.
Confringo! Protego! Descendo! Revelio. That's it. Revelio.
I've used the dark one. If a customer skips the fine print, then I have to break a few bones. I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble.
Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Revelio.
I'll have taken your life before you even realize.
Revelio. Confringo! Descendo! Confringo! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Crucio! Descendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! Everything's all right now. Protego! Descendo! Revelio! 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 Revelio.
Not your best moment, I fear.
Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
How nice of
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards and...
Now, I'm only trying to help. Revelio. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Ascendo. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo.
Protego, descendo.
One less human to worry about.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Crucial.
Confringo.
Almost.
That was unexpected. What an unfortunate disappointment!
I don't...
Crucial.
Hit it.
Confringo.
Let your pick.
That student defeated our encampment in the temple.
You...
Expelliarmus.
That was meant for me. You won't stop me.
Crucial.
I will make you. I won't rest.
Confringo.
You almost had a lucky shot. I was right not to be one. No! I will make you pay. I won't rest. Dead. Get away! Is that it? Pitiful, truly. Impressed? You're weak, human.
Revelio.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Protego. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you? Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skill.
Revelio. Revelio.
castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Revelio. Revelio.
You let things catch your eye too easily, my friend. You need to watch for the birds you set out for. Not follow the feathers of any mere pigeon.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
That screaming root. I've seen you do. Where did you go, coward?
Why do I get stuck with these assignments?
Wingardium Leviosa.
I swear there's something.
Glacius.
Someone's here. I sense it.
Crucible.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expulso. Protego. Stupefy. Venite.
Patricia Totale! You still pass that one!
Crucible.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo.
Protego! Expulso!
Think I won't remember your face?
Crucible.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego.
Big guess.
Expelliarmus.
That's just the beginning. Still no match for me. Where did you go, coward?
Confringo.
And now, you shouldn't go about stealing goblins' houses stolen by others.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
And no one to share in my victory.
Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
It's always nice to see a familiar face. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Off on another adventure, are we? Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing to...
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Flipendo!
Look at that! You're a natural.
Crucible! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Flipendo!
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. what's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map. hasn't seen this many plants here before.
terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Not sure how...
Very concerning.
I would not want someone like that.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Revelio.
My husband. What will I do?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Miss.
Where could Archie have gone?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but it was too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie! Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio!
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Revelio! Gryffindor!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio! Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I had a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio!
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite
Revelio!
It was a long time ago in some ways. But in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio!
Archie, be on your guard. There can be no mistakes. I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Dental's quieter than you. Loud as a troll you are.
Accio!
Someone messing about?
Revelio.
Did you hear that?
Accio!
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Redactor!
So close!
Expulso!
To your knees!
I have estimated you.
Protego!
Always disordered!
Expulso! Accio!
My only
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Tripicus totalis!
Expelliarmus.
Accio! Venite!
No!
Crucio!
Tripicus totalis!
Expelliarmus!
They got what they deserved.
How? Can someone help me? Is anybody...
Revelio.
Please. Help! Can someone...
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Aloha Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today. You are an excellent flyer.
Revelio. Revelio. There we go. Revelio.
Witch in Felcroft. I was surprised how much jewellery she had. Must have weighed as much as a grapphorn.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our visit.
Where did I set my traps? Was it lower or...
It's all about having a keen eye.
Revelio.
My eye's as keen as a niffler's on a pile of gold, or a knobtail to a sow. I'm not bragging. That's just the truth, that is.
Let's finish this job and be done with it.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Expulso!
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I won't let that You'll have to fight eventually.
Potato!
Think I won't remember your
Oh, forever.
They were hard to hit, but that won't stop me. A tripping associate!
Expulso!
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Thought you had...
Would you be needing a hippogriff?
Incendio!
Potato!
Incendio!
I can do this all day.
Is that all they're teaching in Expulso!
Accio.
Incendio!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio.
Expulso!
Potato.
Survived all than expected.
Reparo. Crucial.
What's that? A child wandered
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what I'm up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me when you are there.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! That's that. Settled. Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the...
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
I'm trying to grow some fidelity.
Revelio. Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. Revelio. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The snake bird?
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Oh, if you catch a whiff of anything, I mean...
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
dawned on me about the triptych. Near the overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh! Dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it. Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Revelio.
And in his disappearance.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Revelio.
I had the brunch. Nice it was. Sparkled like... Is that you? Do you really think you can step... Let's go with us.
Accio.
Stop!
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Chop's Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deek has marked the area on your map.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve. See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
Accio.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.